Tuesday, baby. Today is Tuesday, July 27th, 2021. I want to say welcome back to all my faithful viewers. Welcome aboard to all the new body virtual kickback with HD. You know, tune in Tuesday to discuss trending topics, hip hop news. We keep our viewers into what's popping out there. But most importantly, we try to platform for art, showcase our music live. Keep real-time audience feedback, okay? Wait a minute, here we go to sound effects today.
linked up with some cats. If you know, all you hip hop historians should know, this famous group out here that used to do. So what they did was started producing records for other acts on Def Jam Records. I was the first dude from the left coast. I say this in the record that was signed to Def Jam. Def
Wow.
Jam Records.
That's big time.
Exactly, especially as a 16-year-old.
Legendary.
So, once I did that, they started producing records for LL Cool J. So y'all should know LL Cool J's Bigger and Deffer, Walking with a Panther was actually produced by my group, the LA Posse. And, after doing that and gaining critical fame, critical acclaim, should I say, my deal kind of ran out with Def Jam and we moved on to Atlantic Records. And that's when I put out my first record, which is called Breeze, which is called LA Posse.
LA Posse.
And we named it LA Posse because we kind of wanted to put a stamp on who we were. Because as I was talking to you earlier, HB, Honey Blunt, I call her HB.
Yes, sir. That's fine.
So just all right. Well, fast forward, to present day. I mean, I've been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, writing for other acts and stuff like that.
You getting that bag, baby. That's how you get that bag.
Hey, to let y'all know, I mean, it's all good to be in front of the camera, but behind that camera is very profitable as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my man Jock Fan with me. He's a brother I've known for a good portion of my life. I'll let him give his story, but he was a star athlete. And, 20 years later, we decided to link up because, he went his direction, I went my direction. And you know what? I kind of lost the love a little bit for the hip hop because of the political aspect of the business. But that dude right there made me find my love again for music. So stuff that I'm doing now, I owe it to him.
Wow. Okay. Well, congratulations, Jock. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you got going on.
I'm also a transplant from New York.
Okay.
I grew up in Harlem, New York. Moved out about junior high school.
Speak up a little bit so we can hear you better.
I said moved out.
Oh, trying to be very white.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You're trying to get your sexy out up in here. Hold on, brother.
I moved out here about junior high school from Harlem. My father's in the entertainment business, so we came out here. I moved into sports and started playing football and basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Excelled at that. Played 4 years of college, was all American.
Hold on. You played for sports with her husband.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's what my husband was telling me. Mr. Blunt said that you guys were like,
Breeze. We did some records early on that was real good records.
So you weren't a part of LA Posse?
No.
You came later on. Okay, so I want to go back to the LA Posse era, Breeze, because I think we have a video.
Yeah.
Like the video that actually put you on.
Yeah.
On the West Coast.
Yeah. And I got a real quick story I'm gonna tell you about this song really quickly. Being
I
from
think
New
Phil
York,
needs to get it queued up anyway.
Yeah. Being from New York, I really wasn't into the LA funk scene when I first came out here. It was an LA funk scene. I really wasn't into it. My funk version of funk to me was like James Brown. Version of funk out here in LA was like Zapp, George Clinton, Funkadelic, and all that. So I really wasn't a fan of it. So I called this song the $50 song. This song is really worth $50.
Okay.
It made a whole lot more money than $50 for me. But it was called a $50 song because during the making of the song, we recorded the song with just drums, no samples, no nothing behind it. So what happened was that my producer, who's part of LA Posse, Muffler and Big Dad, they started to incorporate more bounce to the ounce into the song. And I was like, yo, take that off my record. I don't want that on my record. And so basically, my producer told me, I need you to leave the studio right now. And I said, go where? He said, I don't care where you go, just leave. And he said, look, I'm going to give you $50, leave the studio. So as I left the studio, he said, come back in 2 hours. If you don't like what I did with the song in 2 hours, then we'll scrap the whole song. Okay. So I left, and I came back like 4 hours later. And when I walked in, he actually played the version of the song that everybody knows today. And when I walked in, I was like,
dumbfounded. This is a hit.
And from that day, I became a fan of Roger, George Clinton, Zapp, Funkadelic.
All the great. What's the song?
All right, yo, everybody, this is my first single from the album, The Young Son of No One. It's called LA Posse. Y'all check it out.
Here we go, y'all.
Yo, man, I'm tired, man. Yo, let's go back to LA, yo.
So what you think about that, man?
Let's get out of here. Let's go. Yo, can I go too, man? Man, get out of here. Get the burgers, Wimpy.
Rhyme, keep it in mind, I'm gifted with the strength to go the length, and if it's rough enough to keep the crowd in a standstill, they catch contact from a rhyme that's ill. Give us sensation, one done, it's smooth, done by one nation under a groove. Rhymes I keep dropping them, suckers I keep stopping them, peas I'm not popping them, attitudes I'm popping them, speaking very clearly, so check the theory. If I was a car, you wouldn't have to steer me, pressing control, just let me roll and cruise. None other can match, cause they all catch the blues. It's only twos and fews, but none else can blow smoother. If you think you can, grab a stand and prove to me that you can and will. If not, just sit and chill. Be sit in my pocket cause I picked the bill. Position myself to go longer and stronger. Biting my words like you don't know who they belong to. Putting much emphasis while I empty this rhyme down your ear. I'm sure you'll envy this. I hook and sling, that's what it took to bring back the old pastime. And it's the last time a jam was slammed. Look what we have before us. I think I said enough. Must bust the chorus. Stop what you're doing. This is directed to you and yours. Hold your applause because I'm pursuing to be the best. And yes, what I'm saying, if the track was a class, I pass with an A in control. I roll over suckers who even claim to be on my team. They even got the same name as me. All you're doing is causing confusion. I'm speaking to you frankly. You need to thank me. I go for broke. My rhyme smoke like a joint. Expressing myself with the help of a ballpoint. Sit back, relax. In fact, take notes. Not only do I break hearts, I break hopes. Can never be taken among those making jams. Thinking they slam, but they're faking. Don't try to bite me or try to fight me or take me lightly. All you do is excite me. The beat is kicking, so I'ma stop this. Rely on the skill and the will to accomplish what I set out to do. And I bet that you listen to the words and bust a step or two. You have the audacity to ask of me to slow down when I throw down so you can last with me. Save the drama and all the station you tried to rip, but now it's time to get down with.
LA. Hey, California. Hey. That's what I was talking about, Breeze. That was the shit. I remember that. As soon as I heard that hook right there, I'm like, And I know all the real hip hop heads out in LA remember that one right there. Hey. That's what's up, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and move right along into hip hop history, you guys. And since we celebrated the birthday of the infamous DJ Screw, I felt that it's only right that we jump into
hip hop history.
Today on Hip Hop History, we're going to be discussing the infamous DJ Screw, better known as Robert.
How we do it on this side.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get it right. Let me get the ambiance going. Here we go, y'all. Yes, so DJ Screw, better known as Robert Earl Davis Jr., known to us by his stage name as DJ Screw, was born July 20th, 1971, and tragically passed, like I said, on November 16th in the year 2000. He was a hip-hop DJ based in Houston, Texas, and best known as the creator of the now famous Chop and Screw DJ technique. Okay. He was very central and influential figure in Houston's hip-hop community and was the leader of Houston's Screwed Up Clique. DJ Screw began DJing at the age of 12 back in 1983, and he started his trademark of the slowed down mixes in 1990. The style became his main focus in late 1991, early 1992. The mixes began as a special compilation requested by his friends, which quickly evolved into its own genre of music we now know as Chopped and Screwed. DJ Screw became well known on the southern hip-hop scene and eventually around the United States and even around the world for his screwed down versions or chopped up and screwed versions of original tracks. He would manually slow down using the pitch control on a turntable, okay? He was a central influential figure, like I said, in the hip-hop community. He's released over 350 mixtapes and was recognized as an innovator, mostly on a regional level, until his death of codeine back in the early 2000s. DJ Screw was found dead in the bathroom of his studio, according to the New York Times, with the cause of death presumed to be a lethal combination of syrup. He was only 29 years old at the time of his death. His legacy was discovered by a wider audience around 2005 and has gone on to influence a wide variety of artists. Okay, the genre known by DJ Screw has evolved into a Houston-based subculture that's associated with the recreational consumption of syrup and old-school vintage cars. Screw has also left behind a massive following of listeners of his music who identify themselves as screwheads. Okay, so that's all we have today on Hip Hop History, you guys. I hope that it was a lesson that some of you, because I know some people didn't even know who DJ Screw was. I'm from the South, so I know all about Chop and Screw music. You know what I mean? It's something that you ride out to, and it's just a certain vibe that you have to be in order to listen to the music. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody, but it is for a lot of people. Okay, obviously they have a whole genre of people that call themselves screwheads. Okay, so shout out to DJ Screw, and may his legacy continue to live on forever. Okay, let me see here. What do we got next, ladies and gentlemen? Hold on for me 1 second, y'all. Let me see what's going on here. It's a little wacky in here today. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. All right, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and jump into a visual, a Honey Blunt visual. I brought you guys the visual last week. I'm super excited about this. This is a track that I played for you guys a few times on the show. I played the video just last week for the first time. This is my latest single. It's called Queen Pin. And this is by Honey Blunt, the Rockstar Shorty. Fuel, are we ready to play it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go, y'all. Queen Pin by Honey Blunt, the Rockstar Shorty.
Little QP, baby. It's the blunt, the blunt, the blunt.
Provoke on the beat, bitches, bitches.
Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna play a snippet of it today.
Queen pin, I'm out here queening on my shit. Now that's the queen pin. Address me right when I walk in, my diamonds beaming. They catch me gleaming, I bring the heat in. Bitch, I'm the queen regardless. Real bitch in the booth, better get used to it. Running back, baby, I like how you do it. Put me on something, I pull it on through. That's the queen pin, baby, I know how to do it. Know how to rule it, spit smart fluid. Straight queen pin, the way I blew right through it. Get up on my lingo, speak that fluent. Call about a bag and I get right to it. If I said it, I meant it, I let it happen. You a fine little bitch, it was bound to happen. When I sneeze, your nigga gon' pass the napkin. Lame your nigga, bitch, stop the cap. I draw this boat, bitch, I'm the captain. Talking real free, better stop the yapping. Got a few hitters that's trained to slide. One phone call, then it's back to black. Queen pin, I'm out here queening on my shit. Now that's the queen pin. Address me right when I walk in, my diamonds beaming. They catch me gleaming, I bring the heat in. Bitch, I'm the queen regardless. I'm the queen regardless. Only I can't be off with it. Queen of hearts, leave them frozen, they frost with it. I'm the queen of diamonds. Take a bow for your highness. Living reckless, stop wildin'. Baby, I am a diamond. Could never be off, yeah, I'm always on. I'm a queen of the city, never leave the throne. But they want a remix when they hear the song. I ain't fucking with you bitches, so leave me alone. QB, baby, I'll in your headphones. Hear me? Spin that bitch off in a drop zone. 40 Southbound, let's bring it on home. Still sip honey jack out of styrofoam. Queen pin, I'm out here queening on my shit. Now that's the queen pin. Address me right when I walk in, my diamonds beaming. They catch me gleaming, I bring the heat in. Bitch, I'm the queen regardless. We ain't nothing like the same, nah. Let's just be honest. In the booth, shooting flames. Ha, now you my target, tryna be like me, bitch. But I ain't even got started, and I ain't never backing down. That's that fake and that fraudulent on my queen shit though. But they swear I'm a goddess, got a God-given flow, but I'm known to be modest. They be watching, they be hawking, they be snooping and stalking. They be hating on the low, but when they see me, they're I could never be off, yeah, I'm always on. I'm a queen of the city, never leave the throne. But they want a remix when they hear the song. I ain't fucking with you bitches, so leave me alone. QB, baby, I'll in your headphones. Spin that bitch off in a drop zone. 40 Southbound, let's bring it on home. Still sip honey jack out of styrofoam. Queen pin, I'm out here queening on my shit. Now that's the queen pin. Address me right when I walk in, my diamonds beaming. They catch me gleaming, I bring the heat in. Bitch, I'm the queen regardless. I'm out here queening on my shit. Address me right when I walk in. I bring the heat in, I bring the heat in. Bitch, I'm the queen regardless.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. So that's my latest single and visual that's out. It's available on all streaming platforms. So make sure you download that bitch 2 times. You hear me? All right. Before we move any further, you guys, we are going to have to jump into a commercial break because we got to pay the bills. I'm putting my engineer to work today, baby. Here we go, y'all. This is the commercial break coming right up. Hold on tight, baby. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I'm talking about. You guys seen that advertisement spot? That is a placement that could be yours, baby. All you got to do is email me at tuneintuesdayswithhb@gmail.com to inquire about advertisement placement, in studio, virtual interviews, or performances, and of course, to be added to our gas or trash playlist consideration. Okay? So just once again, the email is tuneintuesdayswithhb@gmail.com. Now, speaking of gas or trash, I'm ready to hear some fucking music, all right? I don't know about how you guys are feeling, but it's been a lot of wacky shit going on in the studio today, and I need to change the vibe up in this motherfucker. So here we go, y'all. Our first submission for Gas or Trash is by one of my homegirls out of Little Rock, Arkansas by the name of Vibe. Now, she's been on the Gas or Trash segment quite a few times and always has been gassed, but that does not mean that she's going to be gassed tonight. But we're going to find out, y'all. This is Vibe's newest song. It's called Ungrateful, and it's featuring Shawty Red. So here we go, you guys. Let's check it out. and see what it do. Vibe, Ungrateful, featuring Shorty Red. Gas or trash is bitch. Leave your thoughts in the comments. You already know what to do, baby. Share the live.
Stop skipping on.
We up. Talk to him, Vibe.
I got 'em mad now, cause I'm in my bag.
Let's go.
Yo, hoe is sad. Why? Try to steal my vibe, nice try. I grind hard, got a real 9 to 5. You the biggest, I know you telling lies. Get that bitch, now's my time. Two definition of a hoe vibe. I got 'em mad now, cause I'm in my bag. Yo, hoe is sad. Why? Try to steal my vibe, nice try. I grind hard, got a real 9 to 5. You the biggest, I know you telling lies. Get back, bitch, now's my time. True definition of a hoe vibe. Boy, I'm vicious, I get ignorant. I'm a bad bitch with a strapless. Hit my line if you talk cash. Got my vote if it's about presents. I'm let's go. Up in the A.
Vibe, y'all, with
stand up.
Shorty Red.
Like vibe, what you doing today? Come on with that fire, a whole new way.
Let's go, y'all.
Up with the smoke, better know I got the spray. I ain't talking violence, I ain't talking about the K. Vibe gon' get you the old school way. Rap battle, bitch, what you hoes gotta say? None of y'all lyrical coming with the bars. You the biggest knock cause you drop a face car. I whip the 21 and I'm still right star. Ain't giving no breaks, ain't a Kit Kat bar. Vibe got the drip and I'm spraying too legit. Balenciaga down with the microphone switch. Attitude cocky better than your baddest bitch. I want your whole seat closer, I can make a wish.
Share the live, y'all. So they lose that flex, baby, going up.
Let's go make a switch. Salute when they see me cause I'm soldier in the field. So go on, take an L, you ain't fucking with the kid. I got 'em mad now, cause I'm in my bag. Yo, hoe is sad. Why? Try to steal my vibe, nice try. I grind hard, got a real 9 to 5. You the biggest, I know you telling lies. Get back, bitch, now's my time. True definition of a
Shorty Red with Ungrateful, y'all.
I got 'em mad now,
trash.
cause I'm in my bag. Yo, hoe is sad. Why? Try to steal my vibe, nice try. I grind hard, got a real 9 to 5. You the biggest, now I know you telling lies. Get back, bitch, now's my time.
Let's go.
I know why they mad, cause I'm in my bag. I come out the trenches, so I gotta brag. Bitch wanna fuck, but she gotta be bad. I'm hot, she did it, you can tell by my swag. I come from dripping that Dolce Gabbana. Versace belt, I had to give me some money. I'm running the city like I'm Forrest Gump. I'm number one, show me my opponent. Want all the smoke, no Newport. Just came home, got a new port. I'm standing on my grind, cause it's my time. Watching my rolling, fuck around and get blind. If she by my side, you know she a dime. Niggas be hate, so I'm clutching that iron. No one though, but I keep me a 9. Grind.
I got 'em mad now, cause I'm in my bag, Yo, hoe looking sad, why? Try to steal my vibe, nice try. I grind hard, got a real 9 to 5. Yeah. You the biggest, I know you telling lies. Get back, bitch, now's my time. True definition of a hoe vibe. I got 'em mad now, cause I'm in my bag.
They mad,
Yo, hoe
y'all.
looking sad, why? Try to steal my vibe, nice try.
All right. So this was Vibe featuring Shorty Red with Ungrateful. And I'm gonna gas it. I'm just not gonna pedal to the metal that motherfucker because it was like, it was cool, but it I don't know, it was just some parts with a little bit off, like on the delivery parts to me. Maybe that's what it is. But I'm still gonna gas it because it's something that I would listen to again and give it another try. You know what I mean? Because you can't really just say, on the first. Sometimes you gotta listen to a song the second time, maybe even the third time to really get an honest opinion on it. So it's something that I would definitely take another listen to. How about you, Breeze? How you feel about it?
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna gas it only because of her. Homie was all right, but
that's what I think it was.
I think it was her, and the line that stuck out to me, she said, I ain't giving no breaks, I ain't no Kit Kat hoe.
Woo.
That shit
Bars.
was fire.
Bars.
I'm gonna give her that.
That's what I'm talking about.
This song gets the gas because of her.
Yes, absolutely. My girl vibe never disappoints me. How do you feel about it, Jock?
It was gas.
Gas.
But I didn't feel the last cat.
Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. It was something that was a little bit off. Maybe it was the feature. I really couldn't tell. That's why I said I got to listen to it again. The people in the audience, they're saying gas, gas, gas. So it looks like you're getting gas all the time, all the way, baby. So that's what I'm saying. Vibe never disappoints us here on Tune In Tuesdays. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the second submission, you guys. This is the homie Dopo Loco, also out of my hometown, Little Rock, Arkansas. And this song is called Work. So let's see what it do, y'all. Dopo Loco with Work. Here we go, y'all. Gas or trash? Leave your thoughts in the comments, baby. And share the fucking live. Thank you. Period. Too.
Why?
I love y'all.
I ain't never gave a shit, nigga.
Dopo Loco with Work, y'all. Here we go.
Well, hey, go put in that work. 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 Get up off your ass, nigga. Hustle till it hurt. If you know them nigga blind, better get them niggas first. Nigga, go put this work. Go put this work. Go put this work. Yeah, go put this work. Get up off your ass, nigga. Hustle till it hurt. If you know them niggas blind, better get them niggas first. Really come from nothing, them was long nighters. You can catch me having combos with my fucking rifle. And mama keep on praying, want me read the Bible. But I'm posted on the block like a soul survivor. That's that pressure that be busting pipes. He be hungry like Mike Tyson in the title fight. Yeah, he scarred by the streets, but he just living life. Had to tell that bitch I'm thugging, so don't ask me twice. And yeah, I know some robbers with no human rights. And I know some killers if you tired of life. But I'ma stack it all until the price is right. Shit, you coming right. Hey, go put in that work. Go put in
Work,
that
y'all,
work.
by Double Loco.
Go
Let's
put
go.
in
Leave
that
your
work.
thoughts in the comments,
Go
baby.
put in that work.
Gas or trash?
Get up off your ass, nigga. Hustle till it hurt. If you know them nigga blind, better get them niggas first.
Let's go, let's go.
Go put in some work. Go put in some work. Go put in some work. Yeah, go put in some work. Shit, get up off your ass, nigga. Hustle till it hurt. If you know them niggas blind, better get them niggas first. Yeah, I don't need no voucher, bitch, I'm certified. I was tired of being broke, time to give me mine. Old janky ass niggas wanna kill my vibe. But we screaming fuck the laws like a million times. Like, yeah, you get jacked, boy. And I know some Haitians look like Jack boy. Armor ready, sliding like a convoy. My life a crazy story like I'm V-Boy. Yeah, we in them trenches where we starving at. Got them looking at the stick like I ain't ordered that. Got to make them scramble like a quarterback. But it ain't over
Double
yet.
Loco will work, y'all.
Go put
Leave
in
your
that
thoughts in
work.
the comments. Gas
Go
or
put in
trash?
that work.
Let me know how you feel about it.
Go put in that work.
Let's go, let's
Get
go.
up off your ass, nigga. Hustle till it hurt. If you know them nigga blind, better get them niggas first. Nigga, go put in some work. Go put in some work. Go put in some work. Yeah, go put in some work. Shit, get up off your ass, nigga. Hustle till it hurt. If you know them niggas blind, better get them niggas.
All right. So that was Double Loco with Work. And I'm going to gas it. I liked it. I liked the beat. I liked that vibe. I liked the energy. I'm gassing that bitch all the way. And not just because he's from my hometown, Little Rock, Arkansas, 501, banging in the South. You know what I mean? But because I respect the track. Now, how you feel about it, Sonny?
All right, all that 501 and that shit.
Okay, well, you know what? I got to represent for the hometown, baby.
I feel you. If there's
no middle lane. There's no middle lane. You either gas that bitch or you trash that bitch.
All right, so you know what?
And look into your camera.
I'm going to trash it.
Oh, tell me why. You got to put your commentary behind it. If you're trashing
because
it
just sounds like a lot of shit that I've already heard before. I'm not. You know what? What I will say to Dopo Loco is that's his name.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you are like a good lyricist, and I like like your style and your flow. But it just sounds like
something you've heard before.
Fucking everything.
Everything else. There's no originality for you. Okay. How you feel about it, Jock?
I'm a gasser because
I like the sound too. Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. Now the sound, when I say the sound, I mean I like the energy.
You're being nice, man.
Are you being nice? Because we don't be nice here on Tune In Tuesdays. You got to keep it real and raw, baby. You see the gas or trash that bitch. So is it pedal to the metal? Are you 93 and 91 in that bitch? Are you in the slow lane or are you in the fast lane?
It's a mini bike.
You in the mini bike shit. Damn. Okay.
Hey, yo.
You got the headphones on or the
You know
subwoofer?
what? Just disclaimer. No disrespect, bro.
No, and like I say this every time.
Because I like your flow.
Listen, we're all fellow artists here, okay? And this is what I say. I understand that everybody is not going to like every song that I create, and that's okay.
Yes.
Somebody's going to like one of those motherfuckers, though. So resubmit. We may not like this one, but we're going to like the next one or the next one. You cannot give up. If you're an artist, you're not going to appeal to everybody.
What she said.
Exactly. What I said. What HB said. Because I'm the head bitch around this motherfucker. Anyway. Anyways, you guys, so we got one more track for Gas or Trash today. Let me see who's on the live because I've been so rude and I haven't even said hi to anybody tonight. So, hi, Nick. We love you, girl. Lamar T. Root Thomas. What's up, big homie? Kim Leonard, thank you so much for tuning in. It looks like you're a new body on the virtual kickback with HB, and I appreciate you tuning in tonight, baby girl. Abraham, Robert Cobb, thank you guys so much. You guys know without you, there would be no me, and I love you all so much. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m., we go up, baby. Okay. So we got one more song for Gas or Trash, you guys. And this is by a cat by the name of Jesse Howard. And the song is called That's Okay. So let's see what it do, y'all. Gas or Trash, leave your thoughts in the comments. This is That's Okay by Jesse Howard. We're changing the genre. You know, hey, we all genres here on Tune In Tuesdays, baby. Let's go. That's
I've
Okay
been
by Jesse
spending all
Howard.
this time trying to pick up all the pieces. Trying to walk the line and find a way on my
Okay,
demons.
Jesse.
So if you stick around, then maybe you can see it one
Leave
day.
your
I'll
thoughts in
make
the
you
comments,
proud
baby,
right
gas and
now.
trash.
You don't believe that's okay. That's okay. I'll probably burn every bridge along the way, but that's okay.
That ain't all right, Jesse. That's not okay, baby, but okay. Here we go, y'all.
And Lord knows I'm a changed man, still broken side from hell's flames. Many nights I laid awake, overdosing on pure pain. Heartbreak in the side of pills, whiskey bottles still call my name. Now and then like an old friend, lost someplace against the grain. The
Jesse
hands of
Howard,
time
but that's
still
okay,
tick.
y'all. Gas and
The
trash.
winds of
Leave your
life
thoughts
keep
in the
blowing
comments,
by. I
baby.
feel that cold winter breeze that lets me know I'm still alive. And I can't lie, I've been hurt bad. I told myself don't turn back, gotta go and find what I'm searching for. God knows I deserve that. And sometimes I still dream, wake up in a pool of sweat, that sun shining through the blinds, just in time for the sunset. Still find the good in all the bad, but all the good ain't come yet. I take a look at my daughter's eyes, it lets me know I ain't done yet.
All
I've been
right,
running
Jesse.
blind through the
This is
darkness.
Jesse Howard, y'all, but that's okay. Tune in Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Leave your thoughts in the comments, baby.
Regardless. And if you ever doubted me, well, that's okay, just wait and see. Cause I ain't met one single person that could ever doubt me as much as me. I've been spending all this time trying to pick up all the pieces. Trying to walk the line and find a way on my demons. So if you stick around, then maybe you can see it one day. I'll make you proud right now. You don't believe that's okay. That's okay. I'll probably burn every bridge along the way, but that's okay. That's okay. Cause I'm still standing here today.
All right, y'all. So that was Jesse Howard with That's Okay. And I liked it. I'm going to gas it. I like the vibe. I think that it was cool that he incorporated, you know what, Breeze, you better stop because you're going to keep making me laugh. Okay, he incorporated like the country western sound, like the bluesy sound with the rap. And I liked it. So I'm going to gas it. Okay, how do you feel about it, Breeze? Everybody's laughing in the studio today. What is so fucking funny?
Okay, look, nigga. My nigga, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I love
Honestly.
your dresses, but I'm trashing it.
Okay,
like,
why? Why are you trashing it? It was too slow? Like what? What was
Nah, because I'm gonna trash it only because I love the idea. I just didn't
You needed more
appreciate
energy?
the execution.
Okay.
The idea was, yo, understand me on this gas and trash. I'm just strictly being like an A&R right now. I actually, as an artist, I love. But if I was an A&R, I wouldn't sign you. So if I wouldn't sign you, then I'm gonna have to trash you.
Right.
That's my own. But I love your message and I love your
So you
passion
like burning
behind
bridges
it.
everywhere you go? 'Cause
What?
that's the message in the song. The message in the song was about burning bridges everywhere he goes.
Fuck, sometimes you gotta do that. You know, sometimes, you know what? Now that you said that, fuck it, we gonna gas that. We gonna gas that. I'm sorry.
All right.
Gas that bitch.
Jack, how you feel about it? You're gonna trash it, and why? You didn't vibe with it. You wasn't feeling the country rap vibe. No, not at all. Okay, Asia Lynn, what's up, sis? Thanks for tuning in, baby girl. She said it was country-ish. Yeah.
Like backward shit.
I don't know. I'm from the South, so you know what I mean? My genre of music, I'm all over with my shit. So I can relate to it. I didn't really like the message like Sunny, like Breeze likes the message, you know, burning bridges everywhere he go. That's not the message that I want to give out and deliver. But hey, I like the concept of where he was trying to go with it. And I think with maybe a little bit more energy. Like, you know what I mean? It would have been a little bit more like up. You know what I mean? I think it was just maybe a little bit too slow for everybody. You know what I mean? But anyways, hey, to each his own. Like you guys, if you want to get your song played here on Gas or Trash, email me at tuneintuesdays@hb@gmail.com and we will get you up there, baby. We're going to go ahead and move right along into trending topics, you guys, because right after this, I've got an interview with the legendary Breeze and this boy up in here, Young Jack. All right, Jack Fan. I keep calling him Young Jack, you guys, and he is not Young Jack. He's Jack Fan.
It's going down.
Jack Fan is going down.
Like
All right, so y'all forgive me. First up on trending topics, you guys, we have Whitney Houston. Okay, now Whitney Houston has a hologram concert tour that is heading for Vegas for a residency, you guys. The Whitney Houston hologram concert tour is expected to debut in Las Vegas this fall. Last week, the late singer's estate announced the U.S. tour of An Evening with Whitney. The Whitney Houston hologram concert will last for 6 whole months, okay? The show will take place at Harrah's, Las Vegas, starting on October 26th. Tickets are on sale now at Vivid Seats and Ticketmaster. So shout out to Whitney, okay? That is super dope. According to Pat Houston, who is her sister, back some years before Whitney passed, they discussed the idea of her having an intimate unplugged concert tour. It was to be called either the Whitney Unplugged Tour or An Evening with Whitney. I like An Evening with Whitney. I like the Whitney. While Whitney is no longer with us, her voice and legacy will live on forever. An Evening with Whitney is another chance for us to relive and celebrate her talent and her beautiful voice. So that is super dope. Okay, I know they had did like a hologram concert before with Tupac. And I think it was at Coachella or something like that, which is pretty dope, okay? So that might be the new wave, you know what I mean? Especially if all this COVID shit keeps coming back on. Motherfuckers might be just doing hologram concerts around here. We don't know. But we're going to see, okay? So moving right along, you guys, we've got Little Scrappy and Bambi, okay? Now, Little Scrappy and Bambi, the love and hip-hop couple, have welcomed their third child together, another baby girl, over the weekend of July 24th. Little Scrappy took to Instagram to share a photo of his wife and their new bundle of joy, wearing matching outfits. Scrappy shared that it only took Bambi 30 seconds to deliver the baby. Can you believe that? Like, that's like a hell of a miracle birth or something. I don't know. 30 seconds. Jesus. But anyways, the baby came healthy and happy. The couple is healthy and happy. They named the baby Callie Richardson, and she was delivered about 1:45 a.m. So shout out to Scrappy and Bambi for continuing on with their marriage and their children. It's just a beautiful thing. Now, speaking of marriage, okay, this is a marriage that's that's split up, that's off the charts, okay? Dr. Dre and his estranged wife, Nicole Young, they've been battling with, this has been a crazy divorce. It's been going on for quite a few months. Now, just last week, the judge finalized the order for Dr. Dre to pay Nicole Young $300,000 per month in spousal support. That's quite a bag for baby girl, okay? That's almost $3.5 million a year in alimony. And this is going to happen until she decides to either get married again or one of them dies. Now, I don't think that she's going to be deciding to get married again anytime soon, baby, okay? Because she's going to kind of collect that bag. I mean, who would, right? Dre is also he's been ordered to cover her health insurance, okay? And he's been ordered to pay the mortgage on 2 of her homes, one in the Pacific Palisades and one in Malibu. So she's got it going on. You know what I mean? Why would she get married again? She can date who she wants to date and live off of him. But he said that this little $300,000 a month ain't nothing for him. He's happy about it, and he's happy that she's up out of his hair, and he ain't worried about it at all. Okay? So that just goes to show you what type of bag that Dre got. You hear me? So, they had a 24-year marriage, which is so sad because you think you've been married for that long that you would want to stay married, But the two, they have 2 children, 2 adult children, one 19 and one 23. She's accused Dr. Dre of domestic abuse, which he denied. She also claims that she was forced to sign a prenuptial agreement before their 1996 wedding, but he ripped it up in front of her, and she never saw the original agreement. So that's been like a big thing within the divorce proceedings, like if this prenup is real or not or whatever. But obviously, she won the case. She's getting her money. She's getting $300K a year. She's getting health insurance, and she's getting her mortgage paid on 2 of her homes. So baby girl came out winning. So shout out to Nicole Young and Dr. Dre. We wish them all the best in their new endeavors. All right. Now, I've got one more subject that I want to cover, you guys. This is very touching to me. This story just appeared this morning. It's about the 2021 Olympics. Now, apparently, as of today, both Simone Biles and Naomi Osaka have withdrawn from the 2021 Olympics for mental health reasons. Now, Naomi performed poorly in her matches representing Japan in the Olympics, stating it was just too much mental pressure and stress, which caused her to perform poorly, and she was disqualified. Okay. Now, Simone Biles withdrew from the 2021 Olympics, stating that it was just too much mental stress, it was just too much pressure on her, and she withdrew from the Olympics, okay? She left a note to her fans saying, "I'm sorry, I love you guys, but you're going to be just fine." She told her teammates, "You guys have trained your whole entire life for this. It's fine. I've been to an Olympics. I will be fine. This is your first. You go out there and kick ass, okay?" So I just want to say, something is up with this situation because the 2021 Olympics, like I said last week, has just been all over the place. You know what I mean? It's just been, they're still like using the 2020 logo. It's like people got COVID and they're still there performing. It's like a whole bunch of messages going on with these Olympics. And, Sha'Carri Richardson was barred. I don't know if they're spending in solitude with her. I don't know what's going on, but it's something weird going on within this. And it's like really sad to me that all these girls, these young Black girls, are saying it's too much mental pressure. It's too much stress for them. It's like, what's going on? We need to take our health. It's very important. You know what I mean? And it's more important than representing a country that doesn't stand for you. You know what I mean? So shout out to these girls. I stand with them and I respect their decisions. You know what I mean? And I just wish them all the best in their endeavors. Okay, so before we get into this interview with Breeze, we've got one more commercial break to play. Are we ready, Fuel? Almost. We'll be almost ready. Almost ain't here, but we almost ready. Hold on tight, you guys. We're gonna jump into a commercial ad in just a second. Here we go, y'all. Tune in Tuesdays with HP.
Blunt Entertainment presents the highly anticipated mixtape So Extreme by hip-hop artist Honey Blunt, the Rockstar Shouty, featuring major hits including Make Room. I'm clearing up any issues you won't hear coming. Sliding through the city with them packs on me. It be hitting real and with the racks on me. Baby, I be dripping, leaving all this green. So Extreme, available now on all streaming platforms.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, baby. You guys seen that commercial space? Like I always say, that's an advertisement spot that could be yours. All you got to do is email me at tuneintuesdayswithhb@gmail.com to inquire about advertisement placements, in studio or virtual interviews or performances, and to be added to our Gas or Trash playlist. All right. Now, it's time for me to diggity dive up into this interview with Mr. Breeze and Jock up in the building. Breeze.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You up here playing on your phone? Your watch? What are you doing?
Check. I ain't checking in. I'm just sending.
Oh, you're checking in? Okay, you're checking in with whom?
I ain't checking in with nobody.
Oh, okay. Because that's this question we're going to ask a little bit later on. But since you jumped right into it, is there somebody that you have to be checking in with, Bree?
This digress here.
Is there somebody that you need to be checking in with?
Actually, as I was explaining to you earlier, I'm newly single.
He is newly single, ladies. Okay, he's ready to mingle, baby. Drop your Instagram and your Facebook so these people can follow you there.
You posted up on y'all, but it's Sunny Guns 247 Instagram. On Instagram, it's Grown Man Business LLC on Instagram, and also I'll be changing all my shit over to Breeze LA in a minute. But for right now, check me out on Sunny Guns 247.
That's why I keep calling him Sunny, y'all, because I know him as Sunny because we're actually personal. We're friends. You know what I mean?
That's my street name.
Yeah, that's his hood name. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, Jock, what you got going on, brother?
Jock Fan at Instagram.
That's right.
JAHKFANN at Instagram.
And y'all know I'm Honey Blunt on all that shit. You hear me? Follow up real quick, okay? So tell me, you guys, I see you guys have matching hats, GMB. What does that stand for?
Well, GMB is Grown Man Business. It's something that we came up with a few years back as far as just trying to put together a message. Because, as far as being an MC, I ain't 20 no more. I ain't 30 no more. But my message has changed.
How old are you, player? I'm sorry.
I love it. I'm 36.
Okay, there you go, baby.
So the reason why I say that, man, because man, the brand of hip hop right now today is like when we was young, we was wild and reckless. You pull guns, you sell dope, you say whatever you want to say on the record. But now today, my message ain't that. My message is more for positivity and also grown man shit. I'm just trying to preach positivity to the fans that still listen to me and to the youth that look up to me.
I love it. You have a lot of fans that are still listening to you. Breeze.
I hope so.
You do. So what are some projects that you're working on with this Grown Man Business?
Well, before the Grown Man Business, just to get into something before that, because HBR Rockstar, she was a part of this as well. We did a project with my boy Master C.
Yes,
Dirt.
we have that project.
We did.
Fuel, can you get that queued up? Because we're going to play that next.
We did the Legend Project.
Legendary.
My boy produced an album for it's gonna go globally right now, starting in LA. So as far as the LA, there's a Legendary Project. The first single off that is me and J-Ro and King Ross Pedro. Medusa's on the project. What's my man name? Nocturnal's on the project. There's a few people that's on this project. You got some hella cameos in that video too. I'm talking about. So what we're trying to do right now is just reintroduce ourselves. Because for people who know, my name is Bree. Exactly. So, we're just trying to reintroduce and just reacclimate people because, for years I've been questioned all the time. what are you doing? Where you at? Why you ain't releasing no music? So you know what? Check this out. This is the first thing that I did from taking a little bit of break off the music. So you're gonna listen to the Legendary Project, and then also we have another project coming forward where my man Jock Fan is a project part of. It's called a Grown Man Business, and y'all get to see. And this is some real shit right here, and this is because this is family. The song that we're gonna play after Legendary. She is the first person that's going to debut
you
this
guys
song
already know. Here on
anywhere
Tune In Tuesdays.
that has not played. Yeah, if we can get that.
Baby. Wait a fucking minute. Hold on.
That would be great right now.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, and we're going to bring that back when we play it. But play that Legendary shit.
All right,
first.
let's go. Let's jump into
Featuring
Legendary.
me, J-Ro, and King Ross Pedro, produced by Master C, executive produced by THC, the Tony Hasbun Company.
You a legend. Think you a legend. Call yourself a legend. What's your name, kid? Speak up, punk. You think this is funny, right?
Nah, slightly below it.
You got your rap sheet. You got your history.
Yeah.
You know you're a legend. Why do they call you Breeze?
Why you ask so many questions?
It's my job. I'm an interrogator. You know you're gonna go down for this.
You think? Is that what you think is gonna happen?
We are legendary. No boy can stop this flow. We are legendary. No one can make no fall. We are legendary. No boy can stop this flow. We are legendary. Original musician with the crowd.
Yeah, no disrespect to Will Smith, but yo, I am legend. Preaching that hostile gospel, you can call me reverend. Leading the congregation and building with my brethren. Let me give you my resume. Hold up, this may take a second. Put on by Uncle Jan's, BRE Westman. First nigga from the left, co-sign a Def Jam. Then move to Atlantic, they can't stop me. Jam Master gave us a name, LA Posse. First DJ Bobcat, next one DJ Pooh. First collab with King T, just planning what it do. You miss that G shit with that East Coast spit. What you get the licks, baby. You get the licks.
That's the name of my crew, and we legendary. You beat us in the month of February. Levels are clever, vary. A virus on papyrus, getting heavy like your eyelids. You want less than minus, trouble waters all behind us. Yeah, more of this. Liquid like a porpoise, J-Ro rapper purpose. It's a double C shortage. We here to replenish, all in your face without a blemish. You taking out your own homies like a scrimmage. I build tiny homes, you can't outrhyme me, homes. This 10th line I'm on, ring your head like a xylophone. Feel a shot, boys, family tree, amicably giving you what you need, baby. We are legendary. No boy can stop this flow. We are legendary. No one can make no fool. We are legendary. No boy can stop this flow. We are legendary. Original musician with the crown.
The definition of legendary is someone or something that has become famous or well known, usually as a result of a unique characteristic or skills. A living legend is a person who is both alive and either famous for doing something extremely well or extremely famous. Often, a living legend lives on in the stories that people tell each other. You know, a person can be a legend too.
We are legendary. No boy can stop this flow. We are legendary. No one can make no fool. We are legendary. No boy can stop this flow. We are legendary. Original musician with the crown.
Yes. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, y'all.
There's some comments. You're getting all flames, all fire. They want to know how they can find that joint. Tell them how they can find it, Sonny.
Hey, yo, right
Breeze.
now, you could go on Tony Hasbun, THCYouTube.com. You can also go on Sunny Guns 247. The link is in my bio. Y'all can check it out. There's more records. I actually did 4 records on that legendary project. I did 1 with J-Ro, 1 by myself, 2 with Jock Fan. And we got more music coming out. I mean, it's just a progression of the hip hop that we got going on. And I'm glad that, number one, first and foremost, no one deserves this more than you than HB. No one deserves this more than HB. She's been working hard. And I'm honored to be on your show here tonight.
Oh, thank you, Bree.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, besides being family,
wait a minute.
Besides being family, you know what I'm saying? This just solidifies the fact that, you officially doing your shit. Keep doing your shit. And I just want to give you your flowers before the fuck you blow up. Because when you do, I want to be able to come back. I'll be like, nigga, I helped.
Right. Already. Okay, Breeze, you know what? I got to ask you guys a couple more questions before we jump into the exclusive track that we have, the exclusive video. How would you describe the music that you typically create now? Because I know that you said before you was like more gangster, blah, blah. Now you're on some grown man shit. So does that mean like sexy? What does that mean? Like business-wise? Like what does that mean? Or is it...
Well, actually, in the early, it was more hip-hop. It was just more about bars and rap. Moving forward, it just became about... look, bro, I got 2 daughters. He's got 3 daughters. We all got kids. We all I want to make music acceptable for my kids to be able to listen to, although they're going to hear their daddy curse. They're going to hear their daddy talking about doing some shit crazy. But at the same time, it's just not, I don't want that to be the majority of my message. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to be able to play stuff that not only my daughters, but my mom can listen to, but also the nigga on the corner can listen to too.
Right. So, and you know what? I say that in my music. Like I curse every now and then, but I've learned to create music that you don't have to curse. I say a lot of my music is censored and my shit still be hitting. You know what I mean? Exactly. And it's like because I learned to create music for my kids and for mainstream so that you don't have to go back and always edit everything for radio versions. Exactly. It's time consuming. Exactly. And there's plenty of words in the vocabulary in the dictionary besides 4-letter words. You know what I
mean? sometimes nothing doesn't emphasize a end of a sentence like fuck or bitch.
Sometimes you just gotta put that shit out there like it is.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So okay, let me ask you guys this. Who's on your playlist right now? Mainstream.
My playlist right now, you know what? This is crazy. My playlist, I listen to her. I love her. I've listened to Slum Village. Okay. Because I'm still back in my groovy stage. I listen to Don Toliver. I love Don Toliver. Who's that? First things first, I'm at that introduction. He's one of them new dudes.
Okay.
So
put me on
I put you on the Don Toliver. So I said this to say this. Regardless who's on my playlist, I just want to express this message to the masses. Because too often, old school cats get blamed for hating on new school niggas. I don't hate on nobody. I love everybody's music. Any person that's going to advance our music forwards, I love what you're doing. So there's no hate to anything that I progress to you. I love it all. I just may not listen to you in my car.
Right. And you just set me up for my next question I was going to ask you, how do you guys feel about the new music, the new generation of music that's being created today?
New generation. I'm going to give it quick and you can get it. New generation, look, check this out. Keep doing what you're doing because when I started doing my music, my mother didn't love what I was doing. Okay. So you know what? I look at y'all as my babies. Y'all are babies. Y'all wouldn't be doing what y'all doing without us doing what we doing. Me, HB, Jock, everybody included. So look, keep doing what you're doing. Just stay true to yourself. Right. That's all I ask you to do.
Right. And how about you, Jock? How do you feel about the new music?
I think you said it best. Stay true to yourself.
Right. And stop trying to ride everybody else's wave. That's the thing that pisses me off about the music nowadays. It's like everybody wants to... Original. Right. There's no originality. Everybody wants to sound the same. Like they're all using a Future plug-in or something. I don't know. But I agree with you. I agree with you guys.
Do they sell that shit?
Yes. It's something that's there. It's something. All right, you guys. So we have this exclusive track that we're about to drop here. Like I said, y'all know we drop exclusives here on Tune In Tuesdays.
Thank you!
Now, do you want to intro it for me? You
Yes,
guys, both of
we
you guys,
do.
or Jock, do you want to intro it?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Fuck.
Well, come on then.
Hey, look. Check this out. This is new music from Grown Man Business, me and my man Jock Fans collaboration. I also want to give a shout out for this dude because he was the inspiration behind this record. This was something new that we was trying to do because we from the era of boom bap hip hop, but he found a lane for us to actually adapt to a younger audience.
Okay.
I hope y'all feel what we doing. But if y'all don't, and y'all from the older heads, don't worry. The next song that comes after this will satisfy you. But just listen to this shit with an open
Well, I'm
ear.
excited because I haven't got a chance to hear it yet. So this is exclusive for me
go!
for you guys. Here we go, y'all. What's the name of the song?
Hey, so you can live gas it or trash it right now.
Oh, are we gassing it or trashing it?
Si, senora.
Here we go, y'all.
Dudes and go get us. If you don't know about this element, then you probably won't feel us. Listen, this is for my dogs, Renaissance man, yep, real niggas. Whatever you into, the struggle continues. My crew goes hard, no quitters. Ride with us. Yeah. Fuck with us. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Fuck with us.
Let's go.
Yeah. Come on. Fuck with us. Yeah.
Noisemaker
They wanna know how I'm keeping my sanity. I'm telling them it's the grown man of me. I go 50-150 for family. Fuck the fame, fuck the vanity. I'm with the shit, the calamity. Can't hold me down, no gravity. So they demonize and they scandal me. I see your plot, see your strategy. So I gotta speak for myself. Cause these politicians ain't understanding me. Cops when they see us, tell me why they wanna shoot at us randomly. They say it's the skin that I'm in that's cause for all the discrepancy. But that's just the melanin technically. My mind is the only true weaponry. I came here to manifest destiny. Watch what you say when you step to me. I ain't with the small talk, dog. So shut up and go get the check for me. I'ma be paid in full. I ain't no joke, so check out my melody. That's right, paid in full. If it ain't about facts, what the fuck is you telling me? I was raised around the realest. Stand up dudes and go get us. If you don't know about this element, then you probably won't feel us. Listen, this is for my dogs, Renaissance man, yep, real niggas. Whatever you into, the struggle continues. My crew goes hard, no quitters. Ride with us. Yeah. Fuck with us. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Fuck with us. Yeah. Come on. Fuck with us. Yeah. Come on. Ride with us.
Niggas wanna know about my background. Why a motherfucker wanna rap now? Pigs out here trying to crack down. Cause it's still a crime being black now. You think a nigga scared cause you strapped out? Well, I'm a stand up nigga, never back down. And if you ever make a nigga feel threatened, I'm setting it, letting off 100 fucking Mac rounds. New York to Southern California, these pigs shoot to kill, they don't warn ya. They claim to take it easy on ya. With a joke, put you in a choke, you a goner. These streets stay hot like a sauna. But the heat man better keep it on ya. Cause if not, then it's led to the back of the head and a temporary bed at the corners. Now they digging with the shovel. Listen, nature of the threat reaching DEFCON levels. That's why I'm living life with ice on the bezel. 10 toes down and my eyes on the devil. Who'll take a gas and a mash on the metal? Bag full of cash and I ain't trying to settle. Bougie ass bitch, your 6 cent stilettos might live in the birds, but you still keep it ghetto.
I was raised around the realest. Stand up dudes and go get us. If you don't know about this element, then you probably won't feel us. Listen, this is for my dogs, Renaissance man, yep, real niggas. Whatever you into, the struggle continues. My crew goes hard, no quitters. Ride with us. Yeah. Fuck with us. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Fuck with us. Yeah. Come on. Fuck with us. Yeah. Come on. Ride with us. I was raised around the realest. Stand up dudes and go get us. If you don't know about this element, then you probably won't feel us. Listen, this is for my dogs, Renaissance man, yep, real niggas. Whatever you into, the struggle continues. My crew goes hard, no quitters. Ride with us. Yeah.
Fuck with us. All right. You know what?
Hey.
Hold on.
Ain't nobody trying to take over your show.
Y'all know
Gas in the trash.
Gas and trash, baby. Gas and trash, baby. Gas and trash, baby. Hey. I'm gassing that bitch all the motherfucking way. I'm fucking with it. And you know what? Everybody else seems to be be fucking with it too. I loved it. It was super dope. I love the energy. I love the sound. I love the vibe. I love the whole track. I loved it. And I'm mad because y'all didn't invite a nigga out to be in a video.
That's good love, though.
Ain't that a bitch? You know, a woman. Hey, look, a woman will always find some fault in some shit. Ain't that a bitch?
You gotta give them the compliment first, and then let them know how they fucked up. You know what I mean? Okay, you guys. No, thank you. It was super dope. Everybody's loving it. You're getting gas. It was great. Yes, sir. Run it up. Run them numbers up. When are you guys releasing the song?
We're gonna release it in 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Okay. So do we have a date yet or not yet?
No.
Just 3 weeks, niggas. It's coming out in 3 weeks. Okay.
Just know before we release it, we will hit her, and y'all will know before.
Okay, and I'll make sure that we put.
Is hot.
The video is super dope. You guys got to see the visual, exclusive visual. Okay, here on Tune In Tuesdays, y'all know how we do. All right. So before we get up out of here, do you guys have any shout outs that you want to give?
First of all, I want to give a shout out to HB Honey Blunt.
You already know the vibes.
Tune In Tuesday, Blunt Entertainment West, Fired Up Entertainment.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having us out here. Also, I want to give a shout out to my man, my producer who didn't make it here tonight, Noise Making Music, my boy Jock Fan, Grown Man Business.
Absolutely.
My man, come on.
Jock, what about you? What about your shout outs, brother?
Built Well Entertainment.
Cleveland High.
And hold on. And my mama. I know she ain't listening to it because we cursing way too damn much.
Hey, y'all want to say shout out to my daughters.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Rashay, TJ, and Asha.
Yeah. Ain't that a bitch? She make me feel bad. Arena and Cassidy.
Don't kind of come on the back end now, nigga. It's too late. It's too late. All right, you guys. So before we get up out of here, I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love all of you guys. Without y'all, you know, it would be no me. Once again, follow the team at Fired Up Broadcasting on all social media platforms and YouTube, okay? Follow the team, Fired Up Broadcasting, the label at Blunty and T, the Rockstar Shawty at Honey Blend. Until next time, you guys. We out.
Peace.
Yeah. Okay.
It's more of the lyrics you can listen to as opposed to the visual of it or whatever. Right.
Right here, baby. Let me turn my yeah, over here.